built a cloud-based environment that can help scale as far as storage as well as the computation of this environment, and be able to do that in a secure fashion. So there's a number of controls that we have this environment that apply to national controls or standards, for example, NIST, as well as the federal information security requirements, or the FISMA. Those are part of the platform, and those really to provide assurance to the community that your information is safe and secure. But also from privacy perspective, right now we do not have any patient data on the platform, but ultimately there's part of the presidential precision medicine initiative. There will be a need at some point to start interacting at least with this information and how you can address those. So we are working towards addressing those issues. But the platform as it is right now does address the CLIA that's required by labs, clinical labs, as well as HIPAA requirements. We have also the ISO 27002 or 27001 international security and privacy standards addressed on the platform. And that's, again, is just the start, and we'll see how the community evolve from that. One thing very important also for the platform, the way we built it, is to allow this sort of notion of reciprocity, shared public area, as well as a private area. And the reason we wanted to do this is twofold. First, we wanted to have folks have sort of the comfort about trying things out before they want to share something. But also from the understanding, there might be de novo creation of new tools that are innovative, might have trade secrets behind them, might have sort of ownership or licensing. So we wanted also to provide that in an environment where in a private area you'll be able to do that. Or if you have licensing associated with the app or software that you're sharing, or the data or consent around those data that's being shared. For example, if you have human reference genome now made available for the first time, you can also try that on the platform. There's another thing is ways about when you search on the platform, be able to find the relevant information so that way things are not mixed up. You can, for example, search by tags on certain things, let's say for somatic or for mapping or for variant calling, and be able to find the relevant software or apps or experiments that happen on a platform. You might look and tag by condition and be able, so others can find about work that's of relevant to them by searching for those specific things. We're also working with Global Alliance for Genomics and Health, as well as NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology, on different standards for sharing of information, so that way the sharing is consistent, and from that also learn about ways what to secure and how to secure it. One thing, for example, just a takeaway message, just know, similar how WhatsApp right now all the information shared is encrypted. So that's a feature on precisionFDA. The information when you store it is encrypted, when you share it is encrypted. Also in transit, that means when you're on the wire as the information is going across the internet, is also encrypted, and that's a core feature of the platform. This notion again of this private or group shared area that really evolved from started respecting the community's interests in advancing the field, but also respect the innovation that happens with that and any intellectual property that might be associated with them, but with those apps and data, but also encourage the sharing in ways that community feels comfortable that their information that they're sharing, they can track over time, and they'll be able to ensure that they have full control of what they're sharing. One thing that's very important also that was addressed in the strategic roadmap is provide a provenance. For example, and this is from scientific reproducibility. If you have done an experiment and share it, let others be able to see sort of like the steps that you've accomplished, so that way they can reproduce your experiment or they can enhance on it. So that's a feature, is one of the really nice features on precisionFDA, that you'll be able to do that. You'll also be able not only to track the steps that someone else have done, you might be able to track yourself if you're trying to share something, is the steps that you shared and the steps that you haven't shared yet, and then also be able to sort of control that. as well. So the Precision FDA team is working on these capabilities in light of the roadmap, and we hope that, you know, as the interactions sort of evolve, as new requirements sort of we learn from the community, is we're always true to ourselves that information shared, information stored is always safe and secure.